Why are we doing this demo? Because we're making a new light bar.
"18 months in the making." Whelen Engineering's newest light bar, Freedom 5, gives law enforcement, firefighters, EMS, and tow truck operators what they need and what they've never had before.
Oh, very impressive. I think one of the best things I like about it is the equal distribution of light and also the customization of it.
I think it's probably one of the brighter light bars that I've seen Whelen put out in years.
Definitely the light output. The visibility from all angles, no dark spots, that's important. So definitely a reason to purchase.
Whelen's Freedom 5 light bar, built with first responders in mind. Tradition meets innovation.
With the angles and the light outputs that we created within this product, we're able to turn on that white, create that illumination, create that visibility. And if it's not in the right place, we can interact with the product and start to shift the output so that we can further develop onto putting the light where it's needed, when it's needed.
And that's a game changer. So we don't have to mount lights and think about, oh, well, if the truck is kind of pointing this way, so we should put a light on a 45 and one on a 90. This is, we can just put it wherever we need it. So that's a game changer.
I think it'll, one, help with just lighting up the scene, and two, looking into maybe using it to find mailboxes while they're responding.
Whelen certainly makes things easier for us.
When we get newer cars, the Whelen products, they get more and more advanced.
There's technology in it that you're not thinking about, but then you're like, oh, that's nice that it does that.
FocusBeam optic technology provides the brightness and coverage first responders have wanted.
It's the optic design within the light bar and within each light head that is giving us that performance. Therefore, we're not sacrificing anything. And then when we combine that with those angles, we are able to focus things and put light where it's needed.
So the cool part is that it snaps in, you slide it in the side, and then push the corner down, and they pop into place.
The 3-column silicone optic light heads are placed in a cradle to form a technologically advanced rotobeam, which has evolved well beyond the first rotobeam, or rotating beacon, created by George Whelen back in 1952, and improves upon the first LED rotobeam designed by Whelen engineers 20 years ago.
We really wanted to go after a solid state device where there is no moving parts, and so the original LED rotobeam was our first crack at that.
Whelen Engineering's president and CEO, Jeff Marsh, led that team, and now leads this company into the future.
The big thing with Freedom 5 and the big thing with rotators is it's always been more popular in the urban areas because you have lots of intersections, you have people, pedestrians coming from all directions around different scenes.
You basically have a light bar within a light head, right? So every light module with all the rotating LED panels are essentially individually addressable. And so there was some interesting programming challenges that the team solved.
Our testing and validation process is extremely robust. This is a repeatable cycle. We test what we've built, find bugs, fix bugs, validate, rinse and repeat.
I started to press on the development team and said, look, I don't want to give up light output or intensity as we change colors.
Freedom 5 is the first rotobeam to offer trio lighting.
Trio is nice because it gives you the ability to, scene lighting or warning lighting, depending on what color you want.
A lot of times we'll use red and white forward, we'll use blue for rear facing for traffic safety.
Real estate is a problem on the modern fire apparatus, so having it on that one fixture is going to be a big change for the industry.
We want to be able to provide all that flexibility where you could be red, you could be blue, you could be white. Obviously, everyone's familiar with a red, blue, and law enforcement. So people can utilize this light bar in law enforcement, and they don't have to give up functionality based on the colors that we're providing.
Manufactured in America. Freedom 5, Whelen Engineering's latest innovation, sets a new standard for clarity, safety, and performance.
So how much does the operator in the vehicle have to do? Your engineers explained it, how simple it is, that they can really just do all the customization from the driver's seat, and that's really incredible.
We make products to let them do their job. Don't worry about that, we got your back. You can go do what you need to do.
Freedom 5 easily integrates with your agency's core control system and can perform the calming DVI patterns, as well as vehicle-to-vehicle synchronization. A smarter design for those who use the light bar and for those who assemble it.
Well, the funny thing about these is there's a lot more to them, but the build's actually easier. And that's a culmination of the excellent engineers. We have some of the best minds out in engineering. And these guys, they made it work, and they made it easy for us too to build.
This technology is amazing. I am so happy to be working on this bar and to see everything that's brand new and to see how it's easier to assemble.
It's nice to be able to work, hand in hand with the engineers that designed it.
This is one of those all hands on deck, and everybody's coming together, and it's really an exciting moment to be a part of it.
I think there's always a drive, to push the limits, right? And to make possible what wasn't possible yesterday. And so I think that's core to why we're here. And I think anytime we can see that there is technology that's able to solve a problem and make a scenario safer, that's something we're going to get excited about. We're going to work really hard to try to bring that technology to meet that need and to improve safety. And that's core to why we exist and why we're here and what gets us excited.
Haddam, Connecticut Fire Chief Sam Baber is one of several first responders who work at Whelen. Their experience and insight help shape what Whelen provides those on the front line.
It's a great sense of pride to be able to use something that you had a lot of input on in the field.
We're in the process of purchasing a ladder truck, and we'll change that over to this new light bar.
We understand that these first responders have so many other things to keep in mind and so many lives at stake, and the last thing we want to be thinking about is, do they have adequate lighting? So we wanted to put forth that this needs to redefine what the industry sees, and it ensures that these first responders have everything that they need to tackle their job.
I can't wait to see this out in the field. I think people are going to see a huge difference in this product, and we're excited to get this launched.
We do this to support and help those who help others.
Our number one goal is always going to be the first responders that are using this equipment, and every single time we have a decision to make, we throw that into our design spiral, and at the top of that spiral, it's always asking ourselves, how is this going to impact these customers at the end?
If all this work and effort goes in and saves one life, that's all that matters. That's what's important for Whelen Engineering.
This is why we're here, is to provide safety for first responders, and this project and the challenges that we were trying to solve for them was at the front of our minds throughout the development.
As long as there's still people being injured or killed on the roads, we have more important work to do here.